Shalom, shalom, Israel. First off, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Mamlak Yahushai, right? And this title of this video is going to be titled, Wicked Speak Vanity with the Double Mind, right? With the double heart, right? So we have to beware of those people that are double-minded, right? That, pretend to be cool with you while you're there in front of them, but as soon as you be gone, they're talking behind your back, right? Those who are teaching to keep the laws and then they're breaking the laws themselves, right? You got to be aware of these people, right? And I'm going to start off with the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 8, and it reads, "A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways." So a man that's double-minded, he's unstable in all his ways. And to be double-minded, that means what? To be two-spirited, right? To be to have a divided interest, right? They have two personalities, right? They want to be in the truth, but they want to be in the world. They're double-minded, right? You have to beware of these people, right? Because the double-minded person, they speak vanity, right? They speak wickedly, right? So we have to be aware of these people. And get the book of Psalms 12. Book of Psalms chapter 12. And verse 2. And it reads, "They speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor." Right? So we have to be aware of these double-minded people. It says they speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor. Right? And what does it mean to speak vanity? It means to speak emptiness, to speak falsely, right? To speak lies, right? And this is what a double-minded person does, right? They like to brag of their achievements. They have a lot of pride, right? Vainglory, right? He says they speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak, right? So with flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak, right? And flattering lips is someone who compliments, who sweet talks, who says smooth things into you, while you're there in their face. But as soon as you be gone, they're speaking evil about you, right? They're speaking, they're backbiting on you, right? They're, when you're in their face, they're all cool with you, right? They say, they're pretending that they listening to what you're saying, right? They tell you, oh, I see you're in the truth now. I see you keeping laws. You got your fringes on. You change your life around, and they speak smooth things into you. But as soon as you be gone, they say, man, you see this hypocrite? You remember he used to be in the world. He used to do this. He used to do that. Now look at him. Now he think he's too good for us, right? So they talk behind your back, right? But while you're in their face, they speak smooth things, right? They're always boasting of themselves, talking about what they have achieved and things like that. We got to beware of these people. He said, verse Psalms 12 and I'm gonna start at 3 again. "The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things." Right? So the Lord's gonna cut off all those with flattering lips and all those who speak proud things. Right? Just like Esau. Esau speaks a lot of proud things, right? That's a proud thing to walk around on earth and say that you're the Jews, right? When you know damn well you don't fit none of these curses in the Bible, right? Verse 4, "Who have said, with our tongue we will prevail," right? And that's what Esau does, right? With his tongue he says he will prevail, right? Esau and those who are wicked, they do this, right? He says, with our tongue we will prevail. And Esau does it with his media, right? He tries to demonize the Israelites. He tries to demonize us, and call us terrorists, call the brothers out there in the highways and byways hate groups, And this is what Esau does. He says he's going to prevail with his lips through his media, right? Reading on, it says, "Our lips are our own. Who is the Lord over us?" So they say their lips are their own. And they say, who's the Lord over them, right? Because that's how they really feel. But we know what? That the Most High God made man's mouth, right? The Most High God does everything. You get the book of Exodus, chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 10. And it reads, And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and slow of tongue. So this is Moses. It's like he's telling the Most High God that he's slow of speech and he's slow of tongue, because the Most High God wanted Moses to go out and speak unto the children of Israel. Right? And what did the Lord say? Verse 11. Exodus 4 and 11. And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? Right? So who has made man's mouth? The Most High God has made man's mouth. You know? And the proud person says what? What does the proud person say? He says, our own. He says, our lips are our own. Who is the Lord over us? Right? So that's a proud thing to say, because we know who has made man's mouth. It said, who maketh the dumb or the deaf, or the seeing or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Right? So the Most High God, He makes man's mouth. Right? So our own mouths are not our own. Right? That's why He said when we speak, we should speak the oracles of God. 1 Peter 4 and 11. Right? Every word that proceeds out of our mouth should be according to the Holy Scriptures, to the Bible. Right? But that's a proud thing for for these double-minded people to say, right? And they say, who is the Lord over us, right? Let's get the book of Psalms 28. Matter of fact, select it real quick. Chapter 10. This is Psalms chapter 10 and verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? So their mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? They're always looking at how they can get over on somebody. Always speaking lies, right? Always speaking foully, right? It says, under his tongue is mischief and vanity, right? So under their tongue is mischief and vanity. And what does it mean, mischief? Mischief means wicked, right? Bad, evil, right? And displeasing things are under their tongue, right? We get the book of, we get Psalms 28 and 3. Book of Psalms, chapter 28, and verse 3. And it reads, Draw me not away with the wicked, right? And with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts, right? So they speak peace to their neighbors, Shalom, Ak, how you doing, Ak? They speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts, right? Evil things, they're thinking bad things in their mind about you, right? So we have to beware of people like this, right? And also these other nations who do it, especially Esau, right? But amongst our own people as well, right? They're always disagreeing, they're disagreeable, they're displeasing, they're thinking displeasing things of you, right? It says, verse 4, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert, right? So the Most High God is going to give to them according to their works, right? It says, because they regard not the works of the Lord. They don't regard the works of the Lord, right? Like I said, when you're in their face, they speak peaceable unto you, right? Oh, I see you got the fringes on. I see you keeping the laws. This and that, right? But when you're not in there, when you leave, now they're speaking behind your back. Man, you see him thinking that he's better than us, wearing fringes. What's up with this guy? Now they're speaking badly about you. Why? Because they regard not the work of the Lord. And what's the work of the Lord? Right? To fear the Most High God and Yahweh Shai, to have faith in Yahweh Shai and the Most High God, to walk in these law, statute, commandments, right? And to teach our people, right? It says, because they regard not the works of the Lord, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. So the Most High God is going to destroy them and not build them up, right? Because they speak wickedly, Let's get the book of Jeremiah chapter 9. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 8. And it reads, their tongue is as an arrow shot out. Right? Their tongue is as an arrow shot out. It speaketh deceit. Right? Their tongue, they speak deceit. Right? One speaketh peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he layeth his weight. Right? So he speaketh peaceably to his neighbor, right? With his mouth when he's there in front of his neighbor, right? But in his heart, he's thinking evil against you, right? He's thinking wickedly about you, right? So we have to beware of these people with double minds, right? Because it's not a good thing to be around these people, and ultimately the Most High God's going to punish these people, right, for doing that. You know, people are going to be judged by the Heavenly Father. You know, let's get the book of Psalms 21. Let me see if it's Psalms. Salakia. Real quick. Oh, book of Job. Right. But yeah, pretty much that's it. That's what I wanted to get on that right there. Just a few precepts going into it's like a double-minded, wicked person, right? So we have to beware of these things, and you know, because you know these people, they speak peaceably among you, but when you're not around, they're backbiting, talking bad behind your back. That's why we gotta stick to the script, right? We gotta keep these law, statute, commandments with us at all times and meditate therein day and night, right? Joshua 1 and 8, right? Because ultimately these people are going to be punished by the Most High God, right? Especially these other nations. But we know that judgment starts in the house of the Lord, right? So Lord willing, this video was edifying. To the next video, shalom.